Hi, hi. Welcome to a sleepy time yoga. That this is a little different than a typical sleepy time yoga because it's back to school. And for some, that makes you a little nervous or scared. Are you scared to go back to school?
No, I just don't want to.
Well, that's honesty. How about you?
Same as Mike.
What?
Same as Mike.
So you just don't want to go. Well, it's inevitable. And Pigeon, our friend Pigeon, has to go to school too. Pigeon says, I already know how to spell. He thinks he doesn't need to go to school. So we're going to find out about our Pigeon. But first, hands to your heart. Just like we practiced this summer, belly in, sitting tall. Yes. Namaste. 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 We are going to practice take 5 breaths. So I want you to show me a 5. And we are going to talk about going up the steps of the slide and breathing out as you slide down. So here we go. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, out. 2 more. Breathing in, out. 1 more. Breathing in, and a long breath out. So to go back to school, sometimes you get a little butterflies in your belly. You don't know who your teacher is or who might be in your class. Taking 5 breaths can help to bring you down so you're a little calmer. On to hands and knees for a cat and cow. Releasing your wrists. So hands and knees down. Press your palms and spread your fingers wide. Move in between cow first. Roll your shoulders back. Cat. Pull your belly in, head and tail down. Cow. Breathe in. Cat. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Open up your knees to child's pose, sitting back, knees are wide. Shoni, open up your knees, that's it. And reach all the way back, head towards the mat. Go ahead, put your head down towards the mat. So my boys are a little tight. You'll notice that they sit up a little bit, and that's okay. That's why we do yoga, right? To help give a nice stretch and release. Child's pose. Lift your head and press your palms, come into a high plank. Pull your stomach in, lower down. Up dog, down dog. Reach your tail back and wiggle your tail. Look at your hands, step up. Flat back pizza pose. Ragdoll. Knees are soft like a jellyfish. 1 more time, flat back. Jellyfish. Look down at the mat. High plank. Lizard. Stick your tongue out. Lower down on your belly. Up dog. Mike likes the laying down pose. Down dog. Look at your hands. Step up to your hands and have a seat. Let's get started. Pigeon. The pigeon has to go to school, and the pigeon says, whoops, he said, come on. Come on. Ready? Wait, don't read that title, the pigeon says. Sounds like somebody outside now. Sean, nice and loud.
Too late, rats. Why do I have to go to school?
Why do you have to go to school?
So you can learn.
So you can learn, so you can be with friends, right? Because you don't know everything quite yet. Well, I already know everything. Go on, ask me a question. Any question. I have a question. How do you sit in easy pose? Sukhasana. What is Sukhasana? Yeah, crisscross applesauce. Hands are in your lap. You're going to have to do that a lot in school. Sit up tall. Belly's in. Showing me you're ready. Perfect. What question would you ask the pigeon?
What's 595 times 6,295?
Do you know the answer? Neither do I. Well, I know almost everything he says. What's your question?
What's x to the square root?
Louder.
What's x to the square root?
I don't know. Should I know that? What is it? Well, if you don't know, that's going to be hard to figure out. Does school start in the morning? Because you know what I'm like in the morning, and it's not pretty. That sounds like who?
You.
Me. Miss Amy is not happy in the morning.
And me.
And you? Let's take a couple morning stretches as if you're waking up. Time for school. Move back so you're on the mat. Pull those bellies in. Reach your hands up high. Sean's already yawning. Reach towards your toes. Do you have to touch your toes? No. So bring your hands just to your legs and take a nice little stretch. Now to change this, one foot comes in. You might have to move out a little bit. Move over a little bit, Mike. And get that leg up here. There you go. My little football players are tight. Reach your arms up high again, boys. And now reach towards your foot on this side. Bring your hands to your leg. And switch. Other foot out. Other foot in. You can do it. Reach arms up high. Reach towards your toe. And nice stretch. Hopefully you won't have to sit in your desk as long this time as you have in the past few years. Come all the way back up. Hands to your heart. Crisscross. Hands are. Belly is in. Shoulders back. All right, pigeon. Let's see what happens. Mike?
I wish I was a little chick again. A little itty bitty, not going to school, baby, baby, pigeon.
Aw, I wish I was a little chick again, a little itty bitty, not going to school, baby, wavy pigeon. Baby, happy baby. Boys, happy baby on your backs. Holding on to your piggy toes. Rocking side to side. Happy, it feels good, right? Why is it called happy baby, Mike? Because it tickles. And babies don't know that their feet are part of their body, so they play with their feet and they tickle, 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 happy baby. But that feels good too, right? All right, boys, rock and roll. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug, and what do you say?
This is my favorite too.
Oh, good. What do you say?
Rock and roll.
I love myself. That's right. Roll up. Roll up. Rock and roll is really good for your brain. Boys, I want you to rock and roll 5 times. Now watch your head. Hold underneath.
Oh, underneath.
Underneath. Rock back and roll up. 1. Do it again. 2. This time don't let your feet touch when you come up. 3. Use your core. Go back. Good job. Come all the way up. Don't let your feet touch. One more. Did I lose you? Come all the way up. Nice job. Show me you're ready. You're ready? You finished strong. Nicely done. Show me you're ready. Belly's in. Shoulders back. Drop your chin to your chest and side to side. And I'm going to show you the sweetest little itty bitty pigeon. Look at this baby picture.
I just run like this and let my neck pop.
Your neck popped. Do you ever have your neck crack a little bit? That's all right. Sean, nice and loud.
What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really, really don't like it? What if?
Look at how stressed he is. Do you ever feel stressed? He is not feeling good at all. I bet his belly's upset. How can you calm yourself down? How many? Let's do that now. Breathe in, sitting tall, shoulders back. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Pigeon, I hope he calms down. Let's see what happens next. Mike,
What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons?
what if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? What happens then? That's going to make a long year, but I don't think that's the case. Your turn.
And the stuff? What about all the stuff? There's so much stuff to learn.
Oh, he says there is so much stuff to learn. Oh, we are going to come into a fish pose. Bring your legs out. Elbows down. We're not laying flat on our back. Elbows down. Good, Mike. Hands down. Good, Sean. Fish pose. Kick those feet up in the air. You'll notice I'm doing a lot of belly exercises because that's how you sit nice and tall. Now go, just like the pigeon. Put your head back. All right, come all the way back up. Felt good. That is not pigeon pose, that's actually fish pose.
But if it's too much, my head might pop off.
What if I learn too much? My head might pop off. Do you think your head's going to pop off because you learn too much? You do? Is that one thing you're worried about? I don't think your head's going to pop off. But again, you could get stressed and worried. Bring your shoulders all the way up towards your ears. How does that feel?
There.
It does not feel good at all. Roll your shoulders back. That feels much better. Do that again. Bring your shoulders up.
This.
And shoulders back. Yes, Mike just brought up a good point. It's called tech neck. When your head is down and you're hunched over, that's why we practice sitting nice and tall. Sean?
I'm scared.
I'm scared. So sometimes when we're feeling scared or we're feeling upset, it comes off as if we're mad. Or we're really not mad, we're just really scared. So use your words. Have you ever been scared?
Yeah.
When? You were scared not that long ago at night.
I get scared when I see like heights, and I'm like scared of heights.
You're scared of heights, and weren't you scared the other night in your room? You thought you heard a sound?
Yeah.
That happens. Were you ever scared?
Yeah. Well, I'm scared. I'm not scared, but I'm just like nervous. That's why I don't talk that much at school.
Because you're nervous? Yeah. might tend to be kind of quiet at school, believe it or not.
Once I get comfortable.
Oh, what will happen at school? Oh my goodness, he's so worried. Now, if you've done class with me before, you know we have that breathing ball. And that breathing ball helps us to take a big breath in and out. So let's try that right now. Ready? Take a big breath in and out. Now, you should feel a little bit better. You see that crazy picture? Oh, no. What if there's math? Why does the alphabet have so many letters? What if there's math or numbers? Reading can be hard with one big eye. What about lunch? What will the other birds think of me? Will finger paint stick to my feathers? What's up with those heavy backpacks? I'm a fragile bird. The unknown stresses me out. So not knowing what's going to happen is stressing this little bird out, right? But you don't know what's going to happen. What if you love it? What if you love finger painting and getting the paint all over you? What if you love math? What's your favorite subject?
P. Huh?
What?
P.E.
Oh.
P.
I wasn't sure. P.E. gym class. What's your favorite?
Wait, are we including recess and lunch?
Well, that's not really a subject. A subject is math, English, science,
P.E.
social studies, and gym class. Okay. Well, what's your favorite subject at school? You have to find something you like. There should be a place to practice those things with experts there to help you, and books and classrooms and other birds to work and play with, maybe even a playground. Now, my boys are going into 6th grade, so this is their last year to have recess and their last year to have a playground. So that's interesting as well if you're a little bit older. I think we need to do another rock and roll. Are you ready? When you rock and roll, you take your time going back so you don't push your tailbone. You rock back and you roll up. And roll up. Did it crack? We're going to do that 2 more times. Rock back and roll up. 1 more. Rock back and roll up. There you go. Sure, go ahead. 1 more.
Look. You see I'm all the way back like this?
I do.
I can roll it with strictly core strength.
Go. Very good. That is a lot of core strength. You need that when you're sitting a lot, believe it or not. Sean?
Oh, that is cool. Well, how am I supposed to get there anyway?
So he realized that experts to help you would be the teachers, books in a classroom, other birds to work and play with are your
Friends.
Your friends. Maybe a playground. Now we're talking about school. How do you get to school?
Bus.
Or
Car.
driving in your car?
Walking.
Or walking. Well, we're going to drive in our car. So sit up tall, legs out.
Bike.
You could bike. Hold on. And are you going to go slow or fast?
Fast.
I figured. Go.
I'm going out too.
I'm going to go cruising slow, nice and slow. Stop. Red light. Green. Go. Stop. Stop sign. Go.
Eat my bubbles.
Eat your bubbles. Stop. You made it to school. High five. Safe driving. Safe driving. Don't forget to wear your seatbelts. Bottoms of feet together for flying like a butterfly.
Or a pigeon.
We are going to do pigeon pose at the end. Pigeon pose is a tricky pose. But to get nice and stretched and released, bottoms of feet together, hands are at your ankles or your feet, and just gently rock side to side. And take a big breath in and out. Oh, look, synchronized rocking. Very nice. Crisscross. Hands are
On the mat.
in your lap. Sukhasana. What? Then there's the whole bus thing. Who do you sit with? What time do you get the bus? It's crazy, but you know what? It's all going to work out and be fine. Mike?
Step aside. Coming through. The pigeon has to go to school.
Step aside, coming through. The pigeon has to go to school. Coming into pigeon pose. Now this is a tricky pose. Hands and knees just like cat and cow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm liking this so far.
All right. Now, one foot comes forward and your knee comes on the mat. Knee on the mat, foot forward. Yeah, go ahead. You got it. Long legs.
Go, baby.
Bring your foot forward. Slide your foot across and knee to the mat. Move your foot across the mat. Yes, knee to the mat. Now just watch behind you. Stretch your leg back. Reach that leg back towards the wall. Reach your back leg towards the wall. Pigeon pose. Doesn't look like a pigeon, does it? Now you lower down. And rest your head on stacked fists. Michael, look. Yes. You don't want your head hanging. That's going to pull on your neck. Pigeon. Take a big belly breath in and out. Lift your head, hands and knees to the mat. Cat and cow. When you come home from school, after you've been babysitting a little while, a nice cat and cow will feel really good. Press those fingers, spread them wide. Head and tail down like a Halloween cat. Cow, look forward, drop your belly, shoulders back. One more cat, rounding, head and tail down. Cow, moo at the moon. Woo. Pigeon on the other side. Other knee comes up. Foot on the mat. You got it. Now reach your other leg back. Watch that candle back there, please, Mike. You got it? Sean, can you reach your leg back a little more? Now lower down. Pigeon pose. Did you know there was such a thing as a pigeon pose?
Yeah.
We do it every adult class because it feels good. Doesn't this feel good?
Okay.
This is why we stretch. Big belly breath. Lift your head and press your palms out of pigeon and into lizard. Lizard. Tongue out. Down on your belly. Mike's favorite pose. Up dog.
Isn't this another form of child's pose? When we go down and like practice?
No, locust pose. Down dog. Heels towards the mat. There you go. Look at your hands. Step up and have a seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at all those fun little birds off to school. So how did Pigeon feel at the end about school?
Pretty good.
He was excited then, wasn't he? He was excited to ride the bus. Step aside, coming through. The pigeon has to go to school. What the what? That's my favorite page. think that's
Was so.
What? So he didn't know how school was going to be. That's what we call the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen. So practice being calm. Practice those 5 breaths so you don't get yourself all worked up, right? Is it time for a massage? Laying on your bellies, heads up here. And if you're at home, I want you to either lay on your belly or lay on your back and get nice and relaxed. And if it's the night before school and you're getting a little worried, that's normal. Taking time to calm yourself using your 5 breaths. Thinking about how exciting it is going to be to meet new people, have new teachers, new experiences at school. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in and a long breath out. I hope that you enjoyed the Pigeon Has to Go to School. I wish you all nothing but love and luck as you go. Preschool, kindergarten, 1st, 2nd grade. Our oldest started in college today. And these 2 are going to 6th grade starting on Monday. And you're excited now, just like the pigeon.
I'm a little bit excited.
Ooh, well, I like to hear that you're excited. Hands at your heart. Ending class always, we bow and honor each other. We bow and honor ourselves. And we bow and honor the gift of yoga. And we say, Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Remember your take 5 breaths, and you're going to have a fantastic school year.